So this is an update on my shrimp. They are still alive overnight. There's 5 of them in here. They're very hard to film because they're so tiny. This is like one of the babies. There's 2 big ones and like 3 smaller ones that I would say they're like baby size. I don't know. But these are orange pumpkin shrimp. And this one on this rock is really difficult to try to film it because it kind of blends in. But so I did a lot of research, and this tank had been sitting here for a couple of months. A lot of the things that I got for this tank, I got out of my other tank. So everything was pretty seasoned already, had a lot of good bacteria and stuff, and I had some snails in here that came with my plants. So there's just ram's horn snails and these 5 little shrimp in here, and this is a 10-gallon. So I did a lot of research before setting this tank up, and I let it get pretty grimy and has a lot of like algae on the plants, and I just tried to be really patient when I was setting this up, and I waited until it seemed like it was really had a lot of good bacteria in there so that they can feed on all the biofilm and all of that. And I've seen a lot of people get like cherry shrimp and stuff, but those just seemed kind of ugly to me. So I got the orange ones. I thought these ones look cooler. And the bigger ones are a brighter orange. This one is almost kind of like a clear orange color, but the bigger ones are really bright orange. And I thought they were more interesting than like a lot of the other shrimp colors that are out there. And for me, I like to get things that are different and interesting to me in this hobby, not just like something that's trendy. But I was afraid to start the shrimp because I was scared. I've seen a lot of people say their shrimp die easily. They're really difficult to keep. And so that did kind of make me wait and do a lot of research first. And they still could die tomorrow, but you know, you only live once. And if you're interested in something, you might as well try it and, you know, not be afraid to fail, because that's how I was with my honey gourami. I was kind of worried it was going to maybe eat my other fish or whatever. And actually, that's my favorite fish now. So you just have to try things. And if you're interested, do as much research as you can. You got to at least try it, because you can't, you know, let the fear of failure get in the way. And they could still die. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely a beginner. I have no idea really what I'm doing besides just all the research that I've done. And nowadays, there's a lot of information on the internet. You can get on Reddit, you can watch YouTube, and just try and get as much information that you can before you try it yourself. And don't be afraid to try new things, because you might actually love it and it might be your favorite thing, and you never know until you try. So we'll see how they go. I hope that they would breed and, you know, populate this tank. I think it would be really cool to have a bunch of orange shrimp with this black sand. So I just have a filter on here, a sponge filter. I don't have a light. This is just natural light that comes in from my window, which does, you know, help the plants grow. There is a lot of new growth, so it seems like it's enough light. There's another one of them. And I don't have a heater. And one thing that I liked about shrimp, these Neocaridina, is that a lot of people keep them unheated, and just, you know, we'll see how it goes in the winter. I don't know. But I've seen where people are keeping them without a heater. So that's what I'm trying, because I don't want to run a heater and I don't want to run a light on this tank. I just want the filter and for it to have the natural lighting from my window. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, they could still die. I don't know. But, you know, you can't be afraid. You just have to try things. And so far, they seem like they're doing okay. They're going around and, you know, they seem like they're doing okay. I don't know. They're alive. That's a good step. And they're really cute. And I just think that they just have cute little faces. And for me in this hobby, I just like to get things that I like and enjoy. And I like to keep these tanks in my kitchen so that I have something to look at that's, relaxing and peaceful. And I spend a lot of time in here. So I have a lot of plants. I have 2 fish tanks. Well, this is a shrimp tank, but my other one is a community tank. And I just like them for their beauty. And I like that it's like an underwater garden. And you can keep things in there, little animals. So it's really cute to me. I like it. So they're alive, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll update if anything happens. They might die tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just a noob. I'm just trying to, try things that I've not done before, because so far I've just had the community nano tank. So this is definitely a new adventure for me, and we'll just see how it goes. So they're alive.